5, episode 133. And action. How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with a brand new episode for you guys of DMTombstone Live. And yeah, before I continue on with this, obviously you guys should know when I do DM Tombstone Live, it's unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything that happens to try to keep it family friendly as possible. And if you like what I do on the stream, don't forget to hit the like, and I'll be keeping notified with the icon that's up there for me. And if you're new to my channel and you want to know what I'm all about, especially with the stuff in the background, my belts, I have nearly 440 videos of them on my main channel. Go check them out, like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Help me get to 800, guys. We're almost there. Right now, I think we're about 31 away. I think last time I checked, it was like 769, I think it is. So, literally 31 subscribers away. And don't forget to ring the notification bell, ding, 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 so you guys be notified when I do live streams and videos. And anyway, Iram, what's up? Hey, Iram, how are you? Have you seen WrestlePalooza last night? I mean, I tried to, but then again, that damn ESPN, and this is the part where I'm going to get to, guys. I think something's up when it comes to WWE now partnering with ESPN. I mean, it just, to me, it sucks. I downloaded the ESPN app, and it doesn't seem to work for me. And I have to pay for a bundle. Even though I got ESPN for cable, it's just that it doesn't seem to work for me. It's just like you gotta pay to get unlimited stuff for ESPN and that. So I couldn't even watch WrestlePalooza on the ESPN app. So I deleted the damn app. I deleted the ESPN stuff on my Xbox and all that on my phone. So now, and luckily enough, my brother showed me about this one thing called Crack Stream, where you can actually watch certain things on there from streaming, since it's ESPN related and WWE's on it. So I actually watch WrestlePalooza on the Crack Stream app. So here's good news for you, ESPN and WWE. I give a big one for you, because I'm not gonna spend $30 a month for the damn ESPN Unlimited just so I can watch a wrestling PLE on that. If I can watch it, WrestlePalooza was bad. Yes, it was bad on many accounts. One, the fact that they basically no longer going to put PLEs on Peacock now. It's now all going to be just ESPN exclusive stuff, which is stupid to begin with. And because of the fact that ESPN app, I tried it and the damn thing didn't seem to work until I have to do the Crack Stream thing. So thanks a lot, Crack Stream. I watched on Google. Okay. Yeah. 67. Yeah. But like I say, guys, what are your thoughts of them doing now PLEs on the ESPN app or the ESPN streaming stuff? Let me know in the comment section below, because to me, I think it sucks. If you agree, let me know. Because right now, I think WWE is taking this way too far now. Because it's what the hell are you doing, WWE? You're making it now to where everyone's got to drop a lot of money just to watch your stuff. Think it. Already what, $7 to $8 a month with Netflix, and those that purchase Peacock for like $14 or some dollars a month, and now that's gone, and now I think people are trying to unsubscribe to that, which I'm not gonna do, because Peacock is good. I can watch certain stuff there, and there's still WWE stuff there on Peacock. And it's funny because now it seems to me an NXT PLE is on Peacock. So what? They're splitting PLEs to multiple other stuff. Like NXT's PLEs are now going to be exclusively to Peacock, and the main roster PLEs are going to be exclusive to ESPN. Like, what the hell is that? Like, and then I'm hearing that they rather just that sometimes they may just stick to going to Netflix. I'm like, stick to one thing. I like it better when Vince McMahon was running it. Today, where you only have to worry if it was either on Peacock or the WWE Network, and they got rid of the WWE Network. It's like it's ridiculous. I know that I'm probably just it's a mild rant for stuff how things change and that, but it's changing for the worse. When they had the network where it was cheap to purchase the stuff and watch pay-per-views are now called PLEs for cheap instead of spending like what nearly $100 or more to get it on pay-per-view. And now they're doing it. It's like now you'd rather just stick to buying it on pay-per-view because the amount of money you gotta drop to watch it on different streaming apps and monthly fees, it's just ridiculous. WWE has become more of a corporate ass kisser to the to those streaming services, and it's pissing people off. Like, it pisses me off. Like, and I can't. I mean, I don't know who to blame. Should I blame Nick or is it Nick or Tony? One of the cons. Should I blame Khan for the fact that he's like, oh, dude, now we own UFC and all that. UFC's gonna go to Netflix. Let's let WWE go to Netflix. What about all the PLEs? Should they go there too? No, we'll have NXT still stay on Peacock, and for the other ones, let's partner up with ESPN. Like, you stupid son of a bitch. Like, no wonder why Vince McMahon is feel like he's dying on the inside because his own creation or his dad's creation, I forgot. WWE wasn't his; it was his dad before he bought it from him. That his own dad will be rolling in his fucking grave seeing how this thing's going on. So now where it's basically like the Walt Disney of sports entertainment, the Walt Disney of wrestling, to where it's now streaming on stuff and Dave, even speaking of Dave, if you have a Disney Plus, you can also watch it with your Disney account on the ESPN stuff. But it seems to me that didn't work either, like because it's all about bundles and stuff. Like, I don't want bundles. I just want the ESPN app to work so I can watch the damn PLE. And it's like they want extra money. They're trying to fuck you out of the extra money just so you can watch a PLE. I remember being a kid, I had to skip out missing a lot of the PLEs or pay-per-views at that time because it was just too damn expensive to watch it. I remember watching WrestleMania on a pay-per-view maybe like twice in my life, and that was pretty damn cool. Even SummerSlam on my birthday. It was a birthday present to watch SummerSlam on a pay-per-view. No, the first time I watched WrestleMania on a pay-per-view was actually WrestleMania 26, nearly 15 years ago. And boy, how did 15 years change to where now it's almost impossible to even watch a PLE again unless you got little like shortcuts when it comes to streaming stuff. Because why do people watch? Because not thank God for people that create ways to watch certain stuff for free. It could be buggy and glitchy and shit, but hey, you can still at least watch the damn thing and not have to pay 30 to 40 bucks just to have a monthly use for it when you're only going to watch it maybe once a month. Because I don't really care much of the ESPN stuff like the sports. I mean, even though I probably going to be watching the football game today, Lions versus the Ravens. Let's go Lions. And and you probably wonder, well, why are you so upset about something like this? It's only probably going to be temporary. The way things are going, I don't know if it's going to be temporary or permanent. And as far as I see, I think this damn thing's going to be here to stay. As long as I think it's Tony Khan. I think Nick Khan's AEW. I mean, comment below if I or let me comment below if I'm right or not. in a way, it's one of the cons. So I was able to watch some bit of WrestlePalooza on the stream, and I kept getting updates on who was winning the matches and stuff. I mean, the Brock Lesnar match, Paul Heyman reunites with Brock Lesnar and literally just destroys John Cena. Apparently, John Cena gets hit with not one, not two, not three, but like 7 F5s. I'm pretty sure, and the maximum someone could take an F5 was Roman, who took like 6 at WrestleMania. And here we see John Cena gets hit with 7 F5s. It seems like now, before, back in the time when Brock Lesnar was around, it was usually how finishers were. It was just one and done. And now it's like, nowadays you see people take multiple of these finishers, and it makes them look weak. I mean, don't get me wrong. Brock Lesnar's one badass son of a bitch, and pretty sure of it, he could hit you with one F5 and you could be done. But it's just that when the guy has to do it, I'm pretty sure he only gives him multiple F5s because he just wants to hurt the damn guy. But when you have a guy that literally has to do his finisher over and over again, it just makes the finish look weak. I mean, some of you old time, no offense, some of you old time wrestling fans out there that are known to a lot about wrestling should know how it is, right? You agree with me that someone that has to do their finish more than once, it makes the finish not look like makes the move like weak. It makes the guy look weak. Even for a guy like Brock Lesnar, when he has to do an F5 to someone like more than once, I mean, like Undertaker. Don't get me wrong. Undertaker at WrestleMania, yeah, you're going to hit that guy with a damn car and he'll still find a way to kick out. But it took him with 3 F5s to end the streak. And then here comes Roman. It takes 6 for him to stay down enough for him to retain the title. Even though I don't think he was supposed to win. Anyway, I don't think, yeah, he wasn't supposed to win that match. Roman was supposed to win. But something came up and the finish changed, and that's why Brock got pissed and threw the title at Vince. But anyway, I'm getting off hand. So John Cena gets hit with 7 F5s, and even a ref gets F5, and I'm surprised. Like, Brock should know better. The fact it's part of the show. Yeah, you shouldn't be attacking a near 100-pound official. So and obviously, I don't think anyone was going to suspect Cena to win. After all, he's going to take some time off, a little bit of the time off. He's only got, 3 appearances left before he's done. So he's going to take a little time off, and because he's also got to do movie stuff, especially when that show he's doing, Peacemaker. There was that. Then there was the Usos versus the Vision. And apparently I think LA Knight was the special guest ref. Odd thing to see. And obviously we thought the Usos could come out on top. But Vision's just too damn powerful. Then I think they get speared through a table. Then hit with a tsunami. Then I think LA Knight gives them a pin, and then they win the match. Shocking that the LA Knight would allow them to win. Then again, he was hitting. Usos came out with a chair, and LA Knight was just like, "Yeah, I'll allow it." Like he'll look the other way and won't. And because the Vision would try it, and he'd say, "I'll disqualify you," but when the others do it, he's like, "It's okay," because he's like, "Yeah, these guys are too big and buff, and normally a simple punch won't hurt them that much." And he also wanted a little payback from the bastard, so he's like, "Yep, Usos are the only one allowed to use the chair." And I say, For someone like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, I mean, I feel like you'd have to hit them pretty damn hard with a chair because those guys look like they've been literally just been big bulk sons of bitches, ain't they? It's a little odd. Okay. But yeah. Then there was the Io Sky versus Stephanie Voltaire match for the shoot for the world for the women's world title, and it was quite a hell of a match. Then I think, and then out of nowhere with the Devil's Kiss and all that stuff, Batman 2 gonna release in 1st of October 2027. Superman gonna release in July 9th, 2027. All the new stuff. Is it? And of course, is it Robert Pattinson that's gonna continue as Batman, or is it somebody else? Because I feel like they're good. It's gonna continue on with the newer Batman they have. And don't get me wrong, I I see what they're trying to do, like add because maybe not a lot of people were fans of Ben Affleck being the Batman, and they're looking for early years of the Batman, and so they had to look for a younger version of the character. So obviously they would go for someone like that. But then again, I'm thinking Robert Pattinson, like the way I say it, instead of Batfleck, it's Twibat or the Twilight or the Vampire Kid. It's Edward being Batman. And I'd say I did enjoy the new Superman movies, and now we gotta wait what? Now you're saying they come out 2 more years? We gotta wait 2 years until they release another one. I mean, at least that's good because you don't want to rush uh, into movies, because then that's when they become like crap. I mean, look what happened to the previous. Hi, 67, Julius Caesar. Hi, hi, Butter Dragons and Julius Caesar. Robert Pattinson Batman is not connected in DCU. Oh, it's not? Then who? But then again, oh, so you're saying he's kind of like how Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were when they were Spider-Man. They weren't part of the MCU until Spider-Man No Way Home when they added him to the MCU. But then again, they all those other Batmans had to be related to the DCU. Like the movie The Flash. Here we've seen Michael Keaton return the role for Batman. Technically, that would make him part of the DCU. Then, of course, there's Ben Affleck. Of course, he was the Bruce Wayne of the Flash's universe before he started jumping around place to place. And that type of stuff. Pez, hello, hello, Pez. DC is going to introduce Batman for DCU in an upcoming project. Well, when did the DCU start? Because I thought they already started it when it happened with Man of Steel and Batman v Superman and the Justice League. Does that or the Snyderverse? I mean, does Snyderverse technically count the beginning of the DCU? Because with him, we got in like Suicide Squad and then Aquaman. Unless they have to basically they have to reboot the entire universe with the new looks of Batman and all that. Because if that's the case, it's just pretty damn stupid. But anyway, I'm getting off hand again. These guys keep on talking to me about these certain stuff. But let's go back to talk about WrestlePalooza. Okay, hold on one sec. Let's think. Like that. Oh. Well, So in the future, we having two Batman in the same time. One is different universe. The other one's connected to DCU. All right. Well, so what is like the Ben Affleck one DCU or and the Patterson one is not, or is it vice versa? Like who is the Batman of the DCEU? Is it Ben Affleck? I'll be more excited to see when Mortal Kombat 2 drops. I think that's coming out this year as well. Did you watch Peacemaker season 2? Well, I'm trying to work on watching certain stuff. I've watched this stuff on Netflix called Wolf King. It's a pretty good show. Has that hint vibe of Game of Thrones with a hint of Avatar, The Last Airbender, and mostly like Underworld with the like about legends of like werewolves and stuff like that. It has two seasons. I just got done watching the entire series right now, waiting for if they'll drop season 3. It's actually based on a novel called Werewolf, or the novelization called Werewolf, or something like that. I gotta say, it's a pretty good show. I recommend it. Hit it, watch it up. It's called Wolf King. It's nothing like Tiger King, but it has that, and it also has the animations that make it feel like that the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse movies. Like has that type of animation feel to it. But it's still pretty good. I recommend it. The Batman for DCU who is playing is not confirmed. Ah, so they don't know who could play the Batman yet. Well, I always hear there's a chance it could be Henry Cavill or someone, or no, Henry Cavill may play some role in the Superman movies. I mean, can say the guy, well, to me, always has that feel of Superman. Even though the true Superman, to me, is Christopher Reeve. I mean, to all you old school superhero movie guys out there, pretty sure you all agree with me. Christopher Reeve will always be the Superman, just like how Michael Keaton to me would have been Batman. Not Val Kilmer or, well, most of you probably would say Adam West, but to me, Adam West was just not my era. Maybe he is the Batman to some people because he's a legend. John Cena is will be in the Superman of Tomorrow. Well, yeah, well, he already made an appearance in the recent Superman movie just as a cameo for his show Peacemaker. But yeah, hold on 1 second, folks. What the hell? That Superman who died in 2004? Yeah, Christopher Reeve. Yes, but he played Superman from the 70s, like from the 1970s. To some, he'll always be the true Superman. So pretty much, and anyway, I continue on with what I did see. I did watch the next one was AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch in a mixed tag match. It was a great matchup. I mean, it could have ended anyway. Like they were so close to having Seth and Becky winning, and then out of nowhere, Seth and Punk get taken out of the match, and it just led between Becky and AJ. AJ hitting I think it's called the Black Widow submission move on Becky, which led Becky to no choice but to tap out. And the thing, yeah, she had to move the disarmer, but then when you get hit with a Black Widow and you can't move, I think AJ Lee is still. I'm surprised for her being out of the ring for a while. She's still in pretty good damn shape and still flexible enough to put that move down on somebody, leaving Becky Lynch to tap out and having AJ Lee and Punk win, which would definitely guarantee that AJ Lee may have a shot at Becky Lynch's Intercontinental title down the line. And I think, and now then we come to the main event. One with Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. And I gotta say, Cody Rhodes was still a little bit in a bit of a problem because after all, from his attacks from Drew last night on SmackDown, it seemed like they said he's been having severe headaches. I mean, with the head trauma and that stuff. And it looked like that Drew was going to try to Claymore kick him through the announce table at the end, but the referee getting involved a lot led to Drew missing the Claymore and actually messing his knee up while trying to do it on the table. Main event was ass. Yeah, it kind of was. I don't know why they were doing champion versus champion. What do you mean champion versus champion? Drew wasn't a champion. All right, hold on 1 second, folks. Yeah, it seems like I'm a little bit distracted. I'm just playing a bit of it. I'm just playing a game a bit, a little touching up stuff here on my world of Minecraft. I mean, Seth versus Cody Rhodes. Oh, well, I think they're doing that because for the Crown Jewel Championship for Perp, which again is going to be exclusive only on the ESPN app, unless you're internationally out of the U.S. You're going to get it on Netflix. That makes me wonder. Maybe if I get sponsorship in that for like a VPN, like NordVPN or that, and change my VPN out of the US, maybe I can get Netflix to play certain stuff like that. Maybe I should give that a try. What do you guys think? Definitely, if you're in the US and definitely can't watch any like WWE events that are on Netflix, they say that it's not in Netflix USA. A VPN would definitely help you where you can change your location to like out of the US, say like Canada or Mexico or anywhere in the world, and then you can watch any exclusive WWE events that could be broadcast on international Netflix. And I know what you're thinking. Are you sponsoring a Nord, like a Nord or VPN or stuff like that? No, I'm not sponsoring them, but I do say I would recommend them. Maybe I wish I was sponsored by them. Maybe soon. But like I said, it's gonna be like how they do for. I think that's what they're doing. They're setting up for Cody versus Seth because it's gonna involve with the Crown Jewel. That's in Perth, Australia. I think that is for the Crown Jewel Championship, which makes me wonder. Don't you think they should finally release that belt as a replica in the WWE shop? Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. That if we should have a Crown Jewel Championship replica. I also don't watch WWE and Netflix and TV. Oh, okay. I watch WWE and phone. Well, that's kind of much what I try to do. Like I got Netflix on my phone. That's how I was able to watch Raw. I also got like my cable app for my cable, so I'm able to watch SmackDown and stuff like that. Except for except for NXT because somehow my cable company thinks it can't broadcast the CW for obvious reasons, which is kind of stupid. But I'll at least still try to watch. I most likely I just watch the recaps of NXT on my phone via YouTube. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm just playing a video game. Just playing Minecraft. You know, doing some retouching ups on one of my projects I built a while back. With all the new updates they add to this uh, building, I'm just trying to make the building look as accurate to the real one in real life. And once I get done with it, I'll probably go into my next world and start building up on another project. I think it's a waste of time to watch NXT. Well, to some people, but for me, it's I mean, it because when you start watching like SmackDown or Raw, and then you see a new superstar proof come out, and you don't know who he is, you find out he was on NXT though before he jumped to the main roster, and you have no idea who he is. With NXT, you at least know you watch, you know which superstar has the potential to jump to the main roster and now be the next thing for WWE to work with. Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna rain or something like that. Mm. Which team are you rooting for soccer World Cup? I don't know because I don't watch much of soccer. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I'm back. Going on for 30 minutes. Huh, all right. I may try to see if I could do this to 45 to an hour. But yeah. So yeah, I am a little angered at the fact that WWE is now putting most of their PLEs on the ESPN app. You know, yeah, they claim how easy it is, but then again, you have to just pay for a bundle to get the stuff. And it's like, man, I have. I thought it was easy because the fact is like I have the ESPN for my cable, but yet if apparently to exclusive cable like Direct TV and that. And like, I don't have Direct TV, and those guys just pretty much. You guys hear anything in the background? I do apologize. How is your musician friend? I'm not sure. Hey, are you a Roman Reigns fan? Yeah, he's okay guy. Oh, yeah, my hair's sticking out, man. I definitely need for a haircut. I'm 4 years old. I'm watching in 25. Oh, nice to see you, Roman Reigns. And you're wow, 4 years old. Yeah, I remember watching back in the Attitude Era. I think I was like only remember watching old tapes from '98 and that. So I mean, I was about maybe half your age when I started watching wrestling, watching the glory days of wrestling when it was the Attitude Era with Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mankind, Undertaker, Kane. Let you know how old I am. But then there's been people that watched wrestling longer than I have, and I'm like a kid to them. Like Pez probably remembers the was watching during the territory era of wrestling. He was watching like AWA, NWA, the Midwest, and all those other wrestling territories. Oh, pardon me, folks. 4 year old. Damn. Where's Gunther? I have no idea. Chances are he may be out for a while because don't forget, guys, he did suffer an injury of a shattered. I think he said a shattered orbital bump, like floor in his skull. If you guys don't know what that means, it means like if you're inside your eye socket and all that, the bone that's in the behind the skull, that's the orbital floor. They said some of that was shattered and he had to get that fixed because the Undertaker had that as well, and he had one of his eyeballs literally one of the nerves of his eye just on a piece of jagged bone. And he said if he kept going, he could have lost vision in that eye. Have not yet lost his eye. Hence why it's real dangerous to have that type of injury and not do anything about it. That's why probably why Gunther's out going to be out for a while to have that orbital floor fixed. But he may be back soon. Who knows? It's just going to take a while. It's going to take a couple months unless he's going to try to work, maybe wrestle under a mask, like a protective mask, a real protective mask. I'm guessing your age is 29, right? Well, yeah. Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, I'm 29. Or I could just say this. The WrestleMania that was out when I was born was WrestleMania 12. And you can probably figure it out what year that was. Hold on a second, folks. It feel very relaxing when I watch your stream and talk to you. Well, that's what I like to do with streams. Don't want people to think, oh, he's just gonna like. Some people do streaming, not and thing. My streams most of the time is just me being myself, not being the character like Tombstone Belts. And I like to chat with the fans. Let people know that I care about them. That's a good reason why I enjoy doing YouTube, and it's a reason why I enjoy doing what I do best here and trying to get more subscribers to my channel. Undisputed champion or world heavyweight champion? I mean, I don't know. What are you thinking? Undisputed champion or world heavyweight champion? Unless you're talking about like the belt wise, I may prefer for the design of the belt, I would go for this one. But champions, like the ones that currently hold them, like Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes because I'm the guy that likes the baby faces. I like the good guys. Hold on one second, guys. Folks, I'm just gonna put my belts back. Yeah, put these back. It's awfully cloudy today outside, so I like both. Yeah. Ow! Mother. And of course, what I say, guys, thank God for. That's another thing too. Is like saying, thank God for at least my brother helped me out with knowing about this stream site. Able to watch. There would be stuff on that because if not, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't be able to watch any more PLEs ever again until WWE goes back, changes their ways, and go back to putting their PLEs like on Peacock or something. But who's to know if that's ever going to happen? Do you think Roman Reigns can win undisputed champion or world heavyweight champion in 26? What do you mean 26? Oh, in 2026? Right now, he's dealing with being in a film role in a movie currently as Akuma in the new Street Fighter movie. But maybe if he doesn't get involved too much with Hollywood, yeah, I could definitely see him maybe winning another world championship. As long as we hopefully he doesn't end up bring if he doesn't come back with leukemia again. To say it, as we've seen, he's been battling leukemia for quite some time, and occasionally it always comes back, and he always has to end up being out for a little while, taking oral medication for it instead of doing chemo and radiation that would make him lose his hair and that. But if it works out for him, of course, he'll do what's best. And it helps him get into remission. Yeah. But like I said, do I see him becoming maybe a champion in 2026? Probably. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot different than when he was a heel. But again, I'm not sure because I'm not the guy that's like into like, oh, who's doing this and that, like that type of guy. Did you watch Palooza? Yes, I did watch it. Can Black Adam back in DCU? Well, not sure if they're gonna do that, but again, you're never sure what they do in Hollywood. Oh, we're going on for over 45 minutes. Probably gonna stop us at the hour mark. Yeah, but I say hopefully coming soon within the next week or two. Hopefully my orders will come in and we could finally get into doing the reviews of them, like unboxing and stuff. But again, I will not know until like within the next couple of weeks because they have been keeping updates with the Hassan belts and all them. So, but I'll always keep you guys updated on what happens and that. Agreed or not, but Roman Reigns' undisputed champion reign in 2023, the 2024 WrestleMania was bad. I would kind of say that, but then again, the guy held the belt. The guy held the title for nearly what 4 years, and that's rarely done nowadays in WWE. And there's a reason for it because it's not like back in the day when someone can hold a title like that and be loved and continue on like that. Those days are over. So the rarity for someone to hold a title for more than a year is not truthful or not really a thing anymore. And that was the and still era, I think. So yeah, it does get kind of stale and old real quick when you're trying to have someone be like a well-known champion, but then when you have them run like be a champion running for so long, it gets stale and old. Eventually, you gotta have them lose the title to somebody, or else you lose your audience. And the time when they were gonna have Cody Rhodes take the title from Roman, they had to make sure if in order to take it from Roman, he's gonna have to be going through a lot of hell just to do it. So they did. I say they did work it out just right at the end for having Cody win the title off of Roman. And I gotta say, I was so excited when Roman finally lost the belt. Because I think Cody deserved to win the title. Even though there was going to be a possibility of Roman winning it back. So like, at least give that one to Cody, just for once. Well, anyway, let's see. Hold on 1 second, folks. Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's do this for about another few more minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And then it also makes me wonder, does that mean now that WrestleMania is and those other big PLEs are going to be only exclusive on the ESPN app? Because that's really going to bug me. Because it's like I remember before able to watch the WrestleMania stuff on my TV, and now the fact that if it has to be on a streaming app where it's like on your phone or stuff like that, it's or for like a smart TV, it's really going to be a pain in the ass to do all that because then they always want those bundled deals. So then if I have to start watching WrestleMania on my phone, I'm really going to be ticked off. Let's see. Oh, tell you what, I'm probably gonna see if I'm gonna probably see. Nah, that's alright. Oh, getting awfully cloudy outside. I wonder if it's gonna rain. I was thinking, I always have the thoughts if I should mow my lawn or not, but I think the season's basically almost over, and this grass is not even growing that fast anymore. Plus, two, I don't want to go out there and start gagging up trying to scoop up all the cat's shit. So we got wild cats that come to our door, and all they do is just shit on our yard. And I say it's disgusting. Crap. Mm, But let's. Where is it? All right. Well, 55 minutes. Surprised I made it this far. Uh, you know, sometimes you got when you're bored, you just gotta do something to fill in the time. Yeah, I'm still waiting for stones to come into the mail. Hopefully, the ones that come in, I'm finally able to work on my $1 million belt to get those. 4 stones replaced with that, so then that one could actually be fully restored again. And then maybe work on getting black stones for the undisputed WWE Championship. But I know I'm as well be waiting to see my other orders coming through the mail when they come through, and see if I have to get any of them stones replaced. You know, the ones I've been seeing by Hassan's belts, he claims those are actual Swarovski crystals. The only problem is, if they are Swarovski, if they're actual like Swarovski or cubic zirconias, the problem is he gets them as flatbacks. And to me, flatback ones are just like somewhat, little bit cheap to me. I like to have it better when it's like have pointed backs. And either foiled or unfoiled, it don't matter to me. But the unfoiled ones, I always have the type of glue that can make that still would set them in there, and about worried about making like the stones look all foggy and stuff like that. So don't have to worry much about like something like that. Okay, let's get this fixed. I got a lot of these things to work on. Floor. All right, looks like we're reaching the 2 minute warning, and looks like everybody's gone. So I'll probably just do an outro for you guys right here. So yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream right now. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. Thank you for liking it, and if you're still enjoying it, don't forget to keep on leaving the likes. Looks like we got about like 3 already, probably 4. And yeah, I'm gonna pause it right there. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Don't forget to like it. And if you're new to my channel, check out my videos where I'm all about the bad boys in the behind me. About 400, nearly 440 videos of it. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Hey, let's try to get me to 800. I'm getting real close now. And don't forget to ring the notification bell, ding ding ding, so you guys be notified for when I do another live stream or video or post a video up on my channel. Shout outs to my buddies like Dex from Dex TV or just plain Dex. He does live streams as well on his channel, mostly involving music. But he also has his own wrestling channel called Wrestle Chat Talk. Check that out. And of course, my friend Stephen Hammer, Stephen Hammer, who sadly couldn't get today because he was a little bit busy, but I understand. He does also belt related videos on his channel. Check it out. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I may post stuff there before I do stuff here on YouTube. And I guess that's it, guys. So thank you guys so much. I am DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing off. See you guys probably next week on next Saturday or Sunday. Have a good day, everybody. All right, come on.